Oh, hello, welcome back to Joyful Cookery, Delightful Meals. And today we're going to be cooking what Jamaicans call rice and peas. And that will be served with curry mutton or curry goat. And also, I'm also going to make curry chicken because I just want to do the two together so that people could see the easy steps of how to making this meal. So first of all, this is what the peas. It's actually red kidney beans. Red kidney beans is very healthy, to be honest with you. It's a very healthy meal. And then I'm using basmati rice. Okay, so now I'm going to just show you simple steps of how to wash basmati rice. Basmati rice cooks quicker than the long grain rice. That's why I prefer to use it. And again, it's not hard to cook. It's quite easy to cook, to be honest with you. I know some people say, oh, it gets mushy. But to be honest with you, even if it gets mushy, don't let that put you off. Food is, cooking is about, remember, it's like learning to walk. You fall down, you get up again until you perfect it. That's the best way, to be honest with you. Because at times I do make mistakes, but I don't give up, to be honest. Okay, even if it burns, don't let it put you off. Even if the first cook it and it's mushy, don't let it put you off. Keep trying until you perfect it. The kidney beans we've already been cooking because it takes time to cook. So the quicker way of cooking it actually is if you have a pressure cooker. But if you haven't got a pressure cooker, it takes up to an hour to cook very soft. So the foam process, I just show you. This is it, really. I've been cooking it and I just started. And if I can show you how, this is what you want it to be. You see, you want it to be this. Again, I'll do it again. This soft before you add the rice. Okay, you see. It's not hard to chew. Okay, we're just going to wash the rice now and I'll show you again. Simple steps of washing rice because some people think I don't know how to wash rice. And I've observed some people as well, when they're washing rice, when they cook rice, they drain it. You're not meant to be draining rice, to be honest with you, like, a drainer. This is my hot water, okay? And you see, I was teaching my daughter how to wash rice the other day. You see, you go this way, okay? Turn it off, you go wash it. Basmati rice, to be honest with the people, I realize that's what people tend to parboil with hot water, then they cook it. No, because when you do that, I used to do that, but one thing I've observed that you kill the texture of the rice. Okay, the best thing the way to do is actually use hot water, not too hot so you don't burn your hand. Yes, and wash to see as you're rubbing it, as you can see. As I'm rubbing it, look, it's becoming starchy. The color of the water is changing. That means the starch. Yeah, because you do this up to 4 or 5 times, washing it out, to be honest with you. Because the moment you're parboiling, it's already started to cook it. Look, see, you're rubbing hard in your palm. You're rubbing hard in your palm. We're getting there. You see, it's getting lighter. The water is getting lighter. Okay. That's what you're doing. You need a bowl. If you don't have a bowl, use a saucepan. Okay, don't. And again, it depends on how many people you're cooking for, because as you can see, the color of the water now is not as dark, as milky or what as when I first started. That's to show you I'm actually getting rid of. So you see, so I'm just going to rinse. And drain out the water gradually. If you don't panic, you can put your hand this way. But because I've mastered, now we're gonna add it to the red kidney. I'm gonna add it. See? You stir. Now I don't have any salt in here at all, and I'll explain why. I've got hot water here in the kettle. Yeah. You see, now you don't want to add too much water, okay? Because, like as I said before, basmati cooks very quick. Okay, that's enough. Now I cover it and I leave it to cook. Right, whilst the rice and peas, is on the cooker cooking, we're gonna just show you basically how to season mutton, which is goat, okay? And I got it from my butcher. And what I'm gonna do is, because of the color, the curry, I'm gonna put on gloves in doing this. The reason why I'm putting on gloves, and you can do that at home, is to, because the color of the curry can actually get, into your nails, and it can take quite a few days before you can get rid of it. That needs to do, okay? So just put on gloves. Now, another thing I do when I cook my curry, I don't add oil. Yes, I don't add oil to my curry chicken. I don't add oil to my curry mutton. So therefore, there's no frying, and it's very healthy. Remember, it's about cutting down on oil, oil, cutting down in fat, and make sure they trim every fat. You can see there's not much fat in this, because you see and another thing is, when you go to buy, avoid buying the ones I've already chopped up. I know they say it's curry goat, but I prefer to pick up, a piece. They pick it up and then I just, you could see, okay? So now I've got, to do that, I've got mild curry seasoning powder here. It doesn't matter whether it's the Caribbean one, the Indian one, any other one, but it depends on how hot you can handle it. Do you like it too spicy? Then go for the hot one. My children can't handle that much of a spice, so I go for the mild one, okay? And then I've got my salt, which I said I used the Himalayan pink salt. I've got all-purpose seasoning here, which I mixed up with my coriander seeds that I grated. But please remember, you don't have to use coriander seeds here. And then I've got corn, starch. The reason why I have corn starch, that sometimes you find that your curry is not that thickened that much. You can mix a bit of cornstarch with cold water and add to it, and you thicken it, okay? We may or may not use it, just put that aside. Then I've got my onion and my garlic here already chopped. Then I have thyme. Okay, this is fresh thyme, and again, it's not mandatory. Another thing we're going to add to it is what the Jamaicans call, like scallion, but it's spring onion. And I'm going to show you how to wash it. That's why I just left it. Okay, I know they always say, oh, don't wash things. No, please, I prefer to wash. And considering what we're going through last in the whole world, if you attempt to wash things, the time is now. So I tend to run water through it like this. And the reason why I do that, just to get rid of any excess, any sand that might be hiding there. Okay, and do it again. Okay, so I've done that, and I'm going to bring it. It doesn't take time to chop. As you're chopping, you're moving your finger. Sorry, because of the gloves I'm wearing, it's a bit. Now, you can see, hold on a minute, you see. I told about sometimes mistakes are made, you see. I picked up the gloves. Okay, so you add it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's just the smell. You put that aside. I add some of my onion and garlic inside as well. Okay. that side. And I can add, depending on the quantity, because this is quite a small amount. Okay, now the curry is not seasoned like the Caribbean curry one is already seasoned, and because they're seasoned already, you don't need to add any seasoning, or else your food will be very salty. I repeat, if you use the Caribbean curry powder, read it, because some of them are completely seasoned, so that means you don't have to add any salt, any other seasoning, or else they'll be very, very. So this is the curry. You need to add quite much amount. Remember, curry is like the thickening of the paste. Okay, and then you use your hand to scoop that. You use your hand. Okay, this is what you do to get rid of it, to separate the thyme from the stem, or you can just put the thyme in, and when it's cooked, you just pick it up. It's entirely up to you. Sometimes I do that as well. Okay, and then another thing I'm going to add to it is a vegetable. This is a cube. Now the OXO cube, I don't really like it, because the OXO cube, well, please, I'm not putting down on OXO. It's not my cup of tea. Then this is where you do. Remember, that's why I put on the gloves. You marinate, very well. You marinate it. You marinate it. Remember, there's no oil. You know what I said? If you make a mess, it doesn't matter. As you're marinating it, it's lovely. Okay, and then you're gonna bring it. Add some water. Turn the tap on. Now, because remember, goat takes time to cook. It takes a lot of time to cook. So I'm using this. Put it over here. Turn on the gas, medium heat. And cover. Okay, you check on your, see, you can see how it's really, okay, you can see how the rice, you see, separated from you use a finger. It's a little bit hard, so what you do, add it not too much, okay, because you want the end result. Now, what we do, we're going to add a bit of salt, and sometimes I season the rice and pig. Yes, I season it, Okay, so remember, you do that, you cover it. You see, it's nice. See that I changed my chopping board. Okay, the next one, we're going to do is curried chicken. Now, I bought a whole chicken, okay, and then I skinned it. Okay, you can see inside. I'm gonna cut so you can see the inside. Now, the reason I wanted to say, because some people may not know how to cut chicken, and they say, oh my God, how do I do it? So basically, you see, it's clean inside. And then sometimes they say to you, oh, do not wash chicken, please. No, I don't listen to that. I don't listen to that garbage. Okay, I'm sorry to use the word garbage. And if you need to wash anything, now is the time, as I said earlier on. So basically, when you do that, okay, make sure your knife is sharp. If it's not sharp, get a knife sharpener. If you don't have a knife sharpener, just buy one, go to your local butcher and ask them to please sharpen it for you, because it makes it easier. You can see, you cut it, you put it aside. Even I'm going to add the wings to it. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to add the wings. Remember, at the end of the day, it's chicken. Okay. And then the leg, you can cut into. Okay, then I'm just cutting the way I know. I'm not saying, you know, you might have a better way of cutting it, fine. The main thing is cutting the chicken. It doesn't matter how you start, okay? But I skinned it just to get rid of most of the fat, because and you can leave some bones in there too. You don't have to. Sorry, my son is busy smelling, sniffing the smell of the. I don't know where, maybe he likes it. The smell of the onion and garlic for fresh air as well. I'm not an expert in cutting chicken, please, okay, so bear with me. And it's just learning. Remember, you keep learning until you become a master, because if you don't try, you will not know. If you say, oh, it's too hard, you will not know. We have chopped chicken. So now put it in a saucepan. I'm using this pot called Dutch pot, and I'm going to rinse it again before we start the seasoning process. Okay. With water, because you want it to be clean. Okay, alright, this is done. Just quickly rinse my hand. We're going to have a check on the rice and peas. You see how it's separate, you see, it's not mushy. It's cooked. Okay, you see? So when you finish, this is how your rice will be separated. Yes. Okay, now turn off the, so we're going to proceed with the seasoning of the chicken. Again, I'm putting the fresh gloves, and as I said earlier, because of the curry sticks in the finger. Okay. Yes, I put it on. So if you don't want the curry to stick in your finger, get yourself, you know, gloves. Just buy from your local shop a pack of gloves and put in the hand. I'm gonna add the remainder of the spring onion. Yeah. Remember, you don't have to add spring onion, the onion and garlic. Okay. So it's up to you. You don't have to add garlic. Again, although adding the fresh thyme, you don't have to. If you don't like it, and if you don't have it, it doesn't matter. Make do with what you have. Okay. So some people do put the whole, you know, thyme. That's fine. Just that when it's cooked, you just have to remove the stem, because you cannot eat the stem. Not that anything's going to happen to you if you do eat it. You just it's not made for eating. You know, get in there. Now you really scoop, you know, the curry in, and a bit of the salt, and then you can put about 2 scoops, you know, in fact 3 scoops of this because it's a whole chicken. Now marinate it. Remember, no oil. You're not frying anything, because some people say, oh, the way to cook this is fry whatever, but I used to do the frying, but then as I'm sort of pursuing more of healthy eating, I realized, no, I don't really have to do, you don't need the extra oil, and it's really nice, to be honest with you. It's very tasty, and it's healthy, and again, you save money as well, because I haven't been buying as much oil as I used to. So, and again, we're not consuming that much fat, you know, and again, cutting down on cholesterol, because we have to look after ourselves. So there you are, you see. Period. Take the gloves off, you know, discard it. Now, let me just grab water. Here, you know. Like that. To cook. Now, I don't really set the time because the reason why I will not set the time, remember people's the heat, the pressure of your cooking to do this is different. Cook it until it's cooked to your taste. Okay, cover it, and you can see here, over here, that the curry is cooking. So now you taste the curry. I'm just gonna put it. You can taste, you know, with your palm. All the seasonings are balanced, so I don't have to. At this stage, and you can see, look, the texture as well. It's not too watery, okay? As it's cooking, then it's going to get much thicker. At this stage, if you had tasted it and you realized, oh, it needs a bit of salt, you need a bit of seasoning, this is when you add, okay? But remember, you don't add too much. We're going to put these things away. And then you wipe as you go. And that's another thing I'm going to encourage you to clean as you go. Okay, when you clean as you go, by the time you finish, the place is not too messy for you. All right. Now we're going to yum, you see? That's the rice and peas. And again, you don't have to add peas in if you don't want the peas. If you don't like peas, just make only rice, okay? And I'm only doing this place for presentation purpose, really. If not, you don't have to do this. Now, earlier on, I made this. I had cooked this curry. Okay. This is the good version. I want you to take a look. Look, you see? There's no oil because I did not add any oil to it. I didn't fry it. Okay. There's no oil. So there you have it. You see that you put it, you know, as the mentioned. I will do it this way. There you are. See how thick How nice. Shall we taste the pudding? Perfect. And again, look, you see the mutton doesn't take time to cut. This is simple. That's how you know it's been cooked. If I show you, you see, even with my bare finger, I can separate it. I know Africans like their meat hard, but no, it's not really good for the gum. See, easy to chew. It's not chewy. It's soft. The reason why I started this one earlier because I know if I were to start from beginning, it would take a longer time. But simply, that's how you make your one curried mutton or curried goat. And again, the same process is what's cooking, curried chicken. So enjoy. Please to go on my channel, Joyful Cookery and Delightful Meals. Why the name is because again, cooking food should be joyful. I'm willing to make it joyful, as much joyful as possible. And delightful, again, the reason why, because at the end result that the food should, the meals we produce should be delightful. And again, it's healthy and it's tasty and it's affordable. Okay, go on my email channel, leave your feedback, and again, you can email me at joyfulcookery, delightfulmeals.com. That's again joyfulcookery, Gmail, joyfulcookery@gmail.com. Joyful Cookery Delightful Meals at gmail.com. I beg your pardon. It's Joyful Cookery Delightful Meals, one word, Joyful Cookery Delightful Meals at gmail.com. And please, if you want to place an order, it's 07954 387273. That's 07954 387273. Any questions, any feedback, whatever it is, please do leave it, and I will endeavor to get back to you. Remember, have fun, get cooking. Shalom.